solidified!
Dare to mess with me?
The wind rises. Gotcha! Behold!
For regrets.
Quit following me. The wind rises. Too slow.
Let's light it up! Dare to mess with me?
Squall and fury. Quit fall. Yeah.
Add Astra. Thank you for Add Astra.
How do you use the Nemo character?
Hey, what's up? How do I use that Nemo character? You mean Wanderer? Are you actually asking, or are you trying to say he's trash?
No female.
No female? Oh, Farzan. Well, wait 1 minute. Today's Saturday. Well, she buffs with her skill. And she buffs her burst. Just use her skill, shoot a shot, and then use her burst, and she buffs animal. But I have her C6, so she also gives increased crit damage with her burst. And
But
one
you
of
auto-charge.
these. But you auto charge. Oh yeah, her skill.
You think I've got a sharp?
Her skill reduces her charge shot. That's how long it
Charge
gives.
shotted.
Yeah, her skill reduces her charge shot, and it gives her
We'll see about that.
pressurized collapse. And if that hits enemies, it does the same thing as her burst, basically. Reduces animal resistance to enemies.
Cool. Trying to bill HR and Wander plus Yellen.
Trying to build her
Too much.
and Wander. Yeah, there's too much characters. I decided to just use my guarantee on another Yelan constellation because I'm building too many characters, so I didn't want a new character. Because I'm still trying to build a Tainari right now. I don't even know what I need to do. Oh, I can do this. Yeah. Too many characters.
If I get Netherlet, I'm done.
With the game. I just want the Hydro Archon. And maybe Corrinde, the Electro girl.
Should Archon 2. Why do you matchmake?
Because it's fun.
Hello there.
Hey, what's up, Wolf Luna?
Osmanthus wine.
I've been waiting so long to see you stream.
Really?
But
I
where
think
are
I streamed
those
like
who
2 days
share
ago.
the memory?
I'm not sure.
Hella glazing. Literally opened your channel every 5 seconds to see if there was a live stream.
Really? Wow. Well, I have a week until classes start, so I might be streaming a lot this week coming up. And then after that, might be back on the grind.
Yeah, I am your big fan now.
Everyone hold hands.
You're my big fan now? That's a big thing. Double.
Shine down.
This domain is so bad for
Time for
using your
takeoff.
skills. Makes it take so long.
Let me try. everything!
I'm collecting primos and tracking the event location so I can try get Bennett and Barbara.
Nice. Yeah, I have a C6 suspended already, so if I get him from the event, at least I'll get some star glitter, I think.
Also, Yellen might be useful on a mono water team.
Yes, she is. I have my mono hydro team. I barely use it, but it's really fun to play with Yelan, Xingqiu, Sucrose, and I think Zhongli, I guess.
So I finally have a bow user other than Amber.
I see everything! Take yourselves a home!
Take a rest. Leave it to me.
Ryan still said I didn't get Daddy Girl.
Time for TikTok!
Which one is baby girl? What are you talking about? Oh, you mean Nahida?
Cat guy.
Oh, wow.
I did 50 pulls, didn't get him.
Oof. I'm sure he'll have a rerun again sometime, hopefully.
I wasted all my primos on the banner.
Did you get someone else? I forgot what you said you got. If you didn't get anyone, at least you have your pity up, I guess.
I love the 6 rees. I got Rosaria, C1 Yankee and C1 Micah.
Oh nice, I still don't even have Mika yet. And I want to build Yang Face soon. But I wish I had more constellations first. Like, I've gotten to the
And
point
Fate
I'm
Purple Cat Girl.
Fate Purple Cat Girl. Yeah. That's the only standard 5 that I don't have. I need more of these. This is the second sacrificial sword I have, by the way. And it's C4, R4. I have an R5 on Xingqiu. Free to play, by the way. I should have more. I think. I have 3 more. I might not do this domain. Should I do an artifact domain? I feel like that's a waste of...
I want her. I want her so bad, my little kitty.
I feel like doing an artifact domain might be a waste of my primos, but I still need that new artifact set. At least one of them. Not this. Where is it? I know I unlocked it someplace. Yeah, this thing. Increases elemental skill.
I love Lynette SM.
Normal attack.
And she's an emo too, my favorite type.
Lynette, yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to level her up right now. And since I have Power Zone, I could try to build like a animal DPS Lynette. Hopefully. Hello? Yo, my game lagged so hard just now. I don't even know what that was.
Dare to mess with me?
What they choosing? I could choose Razor right there. I don't even know.
I would like to join you, but if I go on multiplayer my game will restart and not open for the next 20 minutes.
Wow. It's on me?
Academic research isn't some kind of fad.
That's what I get for having Genshin on an old computer.
Yeah, it's all good. As long as you could play, that's all that matters, really. Any of your friends play Genshin? Like IRL friends play Genshin? Or are you the only one?
BRB.
Alright, later.
Don't overdo it! Here comes the catch.
I guess I was just like healed
Time to go!
Don't mind if I do. Okay, maybe. Did they leave? Really?
You farming for Fitchel?
Nah. Right now, I'm just farming. I just had extra stuff. I don't even know who I want to use this artifact on. But maybe it'll work on official, I guess. So yeah. Because right now my Wanderer is using Official's Shiminawa set, so I might as well give Official this stuff. Bro.
I didn't hear what you said.
Yeah, I said I guess I'm farming for Official.
Take it easy.
Because my Wanderer is using Official's Shiminawa set.
Over here! Yummy!
Quiet now. Why don't you let me take the stage? We're about to get dicey.
Trash.
Nope. We have no healer.
No point in matchmaking.
Yes, there is.
Oblivion.
Hey, the Dawn, what's up?
We'll see about that.
Dang, everyone has Linny? Come on, bro.
And voila! Step right up.
There's one gonna do it?
Now disappear.
Alright, one of y'all gotta switch out. Oh, you're using Aether? Okay. You're using Wanderer. My bad. Yeah, we could work with that. Please switch to Zhao. Please switch to Zhao. Zhao, Zhao, Zhao. Or Bennett. Ah, there we go. Wanderer gonna go crazy. Yo, we're putting all our eggs into this Wanderer right now. This guy better have his Wanderer built.
Too late for regret. Surprise! Have fun with this gift. We'll see about that. Here and then light it up. We'll see about that. Ears of the storm. Surprise! Too late for regret. We'll see about that. The Medford, light it up! Have fun with this game! DreamWorks! Dare to mess with me? Over here! We'll see about that! Get up on your own side! Dare to mess with me? Going in! Let's light it up! We'll see about that! Here's the storm! We'll see about that! Going in! Dare to mess with me? Have fun with this gift! Light it up for a crack!
You dare to gaze upon me?
Dare to mess with me? Get on up! Do the spotlight!
Behold!
We'll see about that! Too late for regrets!
Faced with toy blue slimes trying to challenge, hold the corresponding arrow keys and advance to charge out, releasing button initiate charge attacks.
Ruin rises.
Take it easy.
I'm back.
Hey, what's up, Wolfie? No? This has 3 flowers, okay.
Take it easy.
So this should be first. That's the one. That's all. 0, 1. That has a 2, right? I don't know.
I changed my name card.
In Genshin, this has 1 flower actually. Is it the amount of trees it has next to it?
Take it easy.
I think it's the amount of trees.
A chest full of valuables and a trove of potential clues.
Have you been to Fishtown yet? I didn't, but I have it already on my map.
Fishtown? I'm not sure what you mean by Fishtown. Is it over here? Probably not. If that's the actual name of it, I'm not sure.
Poisson.
Poison. Have I been there? I don't think so. I think that's one of the next regions I gotta go to. No, not yet. I'll probably do that after this.
The name literally translates to fish.
Oh wow. Okay, I think I need to get one of these. Does that work? Yes. How to make it fall.
Also, just found out my best girl actually gives me a bonus to not waste too much stamina while climbing.
Oh, nice. Yeah. That'll be really helpful. How do I make it fall? What the? This? There we go. I don't even know. So these two are good. Interact. What do I have to do with this? Probably have to do this.
I reached the city, it's where I am.
You don't know where you are. Yeah. I know I'm supposed to get something to finish this. Let me see what this is. Oh my god, a new block. There we go.
Looks like Sumeru City, but it's blue. With a big globe on the middle.
This has nothing to do with what I was just doing over here. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Do I need a few more? That's right. Wow. Yes. No. Oh, W.
A reward on the road.
Bang. Now, how do I get up there? There's nothing up there. I guess.
Oh wait, I remember this city.
You remember the city from where?
It's where you meet Mr. Handsome, and he gives up on his vision.
Oh. So the main city then. I think that's where we met to attack the child.
Oh yeah, the globe is the founder where Archon Aqua keeps crying.
Now, how do I get here? Oh, that's where I'm supposed to go now. Poison. Oh yeah, I was trying to get here, but I didn't know how to get there. I think I got sidetracked doing something. I might have to go there from above ground. Oh yeah, I got sidetracked because I was going for a Hydroculus. Now I gotta ride the bus all the way over there again, bruh. Alright, let's see if I can remember that.
This is where I am.
Yeah, I'm about to go there right now. Clementine line, I think. I forgot which line it was.
This city.
Fontaine.
Yes, this is it. If you want to know where a Hydroculus is, you gotta take this aqua bus and go on top of that big thing right here. I got sidetracked and then I forgot to go do the story quest.
The ferry has set sail! Tour Guide Abel, at your service! I'll start by telling you a bit about our destination, Maritime Harbor. If you've been to the port before, you'll definitely have seen the huge lift. I've heard it's no small feat to make one of that scale. Not only that, but it's also designed to work
This bus is so slow in my game.
energy sources.
Yeah, it's really slow.
If you know any super rich merchants, that want to build really tall buildings, you can invite them to
But I guess
Fontaine
it's
to
still
hire the
faster
designers
than.
of that
Wait,
lift.
why is
Or
there?
at
There's
least the
another
people they taught
Hydroculus
their
over here,
craft
bro.
to.
No way. I got the one on top. I think there's one below. I don't want to get sidetracked again though, because then I gotta ride the bus all over again. I'll come back for it later. And then there's another Hydroculus on that little peak thing. Monument.
If you'll please look to the west, you'll see a vast mountain in the distance. That's what Elinoth turned into after lying down. If some huge creature like Elinoth comes to Fontaine again, but isn't as reasonable as Elinoth, and causes trouble, then we'll probably subdue it with half the force of Maison Gardiennage. After all, there are a lot of forces protecting Fontaine right now. If you encounter something really dangerous out there in the wild, you can always come to Fontaine for protection.
Oh wow, got 5 people watching. If you haven't subscribed already, definitely subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subs, you already know. I guess everyone's really interested in Fontaine. Okay, I think that's where I'm going right now. But I want to get this teleport point. I think it's above.
Okay, our boat is now passing through
I'm gonna
a
go
song
there.
tunnel. It's said that to deal with the crisis of the Second Diluvian period, some people thought about using the tunnel boring tech to hollow out the mountain and build a city inside. But if the water covered the mountain, wouldn't the people inside suffocate?
Should I get these two? I don't even know.
Or were they going to build a super tall tower to breathe through?
Something right there.
A tower like that would need to be super duper huge and really strong. Even with all the engineers and workers in the country, it would take hundreds of years to finish the work. So that plan definitely wouldn't work.
Hey, are these the things that Lynette wants? Yes, they are. Let's go. Finally found where some of them are.
Take it easy.
No, don't fall. I make it. I make it. W.
Treasure. One way to draw your target out of hiding.
There's so many things.
Busted.
I see everything. Stand with me. Propagate. A reward on the road.
Gotcha. Here comes the catch. Quietly now. Take it easy. Treasure. One way to draw your target out of hiding. Take it easy. Busted. Quietly now. Take it easy.
Where's the other one?
Easy money.
No. Come on, Devon. All the way down. Wait, is that the flower I need? Nah, I don't think so. Just in case. Buy some of these. No, that's not what I need. But anyway, I can level her up finally.
My processing speed
has become even faster.
This is Saturdays. Dang, I could have used that today. I didn't even know that was what she wanted. No. Hey, Navia.
Whoa! What a huge ship! Why would a ship be anchored at a place like this?
There's no need to be so surprised. While it may look like a ship, it's actually Spina di Rosula's headquarters. My father was the one who asked for it to be built like this. Perhaps our taste in exterior design is the only thing we occasionally had in common. A gigantic and glamorous ship embodies discovery, opportunity, ambition, and conquest. It symbolizes Spina di Rosula's bright and limitless future.
And Paimon thought you were bluffing when you said Spina di Rosula had a glorious past. Paimon was confused why a group with such a history would live in the sewers. But now that Paimon has seen this ship for herself, she's been convinced.
Well, Poisson is where Spina di Rosula began, after all. It's our main base, our home.
The truth lost in the rain. It's all the way down there. There's also I thought there's someplace, I guess it's below. Something down there. I'm guessing we're going down there soon. Another one up there also. Where is it? Where are you? Further up. Yes, you are. Don't mind if I do.
Melus, we're back!
Apologies for the wait, demoiselle, and our most important partners. You said before that you still had some business at the court. What brings you back to Poisson so quickly?
About that. It's because my partner here reminded me of something really important. You see, what if my father's case had something to do with water from the primordial sea? You still remember, right, Melus? On that night, it was raining?
Yes, the case was quite similar to that of Mr. Linney's. Both were what you'd call impossible murders.
The mastermind be the same
Could you
person.
tell us a bit more about what happened before?
Yeah, of course. Many years ago, something called synth began to gain popularity in Poisson. At a glance, it was a kind of drink that could excite your mood and produce many pleasant hallucinations.
Wait! Didn't that guard guy who turned into water also mention that the primordial water could be used to produce some kind of potion?
Yes, he did. Considering what we know now, it's almost certain that synth is created using water from the primordial sea. If you drink synth for an extended amount of time, you'll suffer many side effects, such as losing the ability to focus or control your emotions. And if you were to stop drinking it completely, you'll experience flashes of paranoia and anxiety, while lacking energy to do anything. It's an extremely dangerous substance. As he oversaw Poisson, my father was compelled to put a stop to synth abuse, and called for a complete ban of it.
Boss's uncompromising attitude incurred the synth vendor's wrath, but no matter how much they threatened or bribed him, he refused to yield. Not only that, Boss became determined to find the
So it's basically a drug.
behind the synth operation
basically.
and put an end to the problem once and for all.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
but the enemy was very cunning. So he could never get anything out of the dealers, all of whom only sold the stuff and weren't privy to the rest of the operation. Recognizing that, my father decided to contact the dealers in secret and cultivate personal relationships with them. Finally, he was able to convince someone to become his informant. The man's name was Jacques. He felt greatly ashamed about his work after seeing many families destroyed by synth abuse. That night, my father hosted a banquet at his countryside estate. He planned to meet up and exchange information with Jacques over some food. But then, we heard 2 gunshots from the courtyard. We raced to the scene and found my father, still holding a gun, and Jacques, who was already dead on the ground.
Huh? How did that happen? Aren't they on the same side?
Sounds just like Lenny's case, doesn't it? In both cases, the culprit seemed obvious, but neither appeared to have any motive at all. Looking back on it, though, I now believe the most important clue was something we all overlooked at the time. There were pieces of clothing left at the scene.
So it could have belonged to someone who got dissolved.
Precisely. It's all thanks to you that I made the connection now. Back then, we all just thought they were some costumes that Jacques used to disguise himself at the banquet. But, considering it now, it's almost certain that they belong to a third person at the scene. With one extra person, we'll also need to reconsider why the 2 shots were fired. You're right. We still don't know what happened. But my intuition tells me that we're on the right track to figuring it all out. I'm finally headed towards the truth.
Jacques was an empathetic man who was infinitely remorseful for his past actions. It's unlikely that he turned on Boss with 0 warning. I think this third person is probably the key to the full truth. On that note, however, even though this will not please you, demoiselle, as your and your father's butler, I must still offer a word of warning. Our opponent is insidious and cruel. They are extremely difficult to deal with, and Boss has already lost his life trying to bring them to justice. Even though Spina de Rosula has lost most of its former glory, Poisson has welcomed a new time of peace, and we have been allowed to live out our lives. There is no need to follow your father's path. It would be both wise and in line with Boss's wishes to step back and give up on the case.
If that's indeed what he wished for, then he should have told me that himself. Was I not the closest person to him? And yet, I was the one most kept in the dark. What was the point of him dying without sharing any of the secrets he knew? Did he manage to protect anything in the end? Synth is still here. Callus the Unfaithful is still his epithet. And Spina di Rosula is barely getting by. Nothing has changed. Did he think I'd just accept his meaningless death and live out my life just as meaninglessly? I've never accepted that. Ever. Not since that day, and certainly not now. I want to find out the real answer for everyone's sake. For the missing girls, for the victims, and for myself.
Navia.
This is indeed the best moment to act. Your partner appears to be quite reliable, and more importantly, demoiselle, I think you're also ready to take this on.
So you do know something else, Malouse?
Yes, I do. In fact, even before that banquet, Boss already knew of the connection between Synth and the serial disappearances case. But what drove all the tensions to the boiling point was the revelation that you, demoiselle, had been selected as the next target to disappear.
What?
Boss also didn't tell you that he had been diagnosed with a rare illness. The doctors told him that he had no more than 5 years left to live, and the serial disappearances case caused him great anxiety. 5 years was nowhere near enough time to resolve this long-standing conflict, but once he passed away, all the danger would pass on to you. Knowing all of this, he decided to use one final intimidation tactic before his death. He claimed to have already gotten his hands on some key incriminating evidence for the other side, and even told some members of Spina di Rosula about the details. But as long as you remained safe, he would not share the evidence with the public. If something were to happen to you, then he and all those he told would immediately expose all they knew about Synth and the disappeared victims.
Right, so nobody would be able to get off scot-free.
As we've seen, Boss's tactic has worked. Even though Boss has been gone for a long time, the other side has not tried to take Demoiselle's life.
No, I don't believe it. He never appeared to look sick to me.
No father wants their daughter to see them weak and haggard, especially someone as proud as Boss. To him, dying in a duel and suffering lasting dishonor as the
Included drama.
was still far preferable
Your father
than
is a
losing
master
face in front of his
tactician.
daughter.
So he chose
He's
to
2
die
steps
in
ahead
silence,
of the enemy, even
so
in
that
his
he could
death,
protect me.
apparently.
I'm afraid you're not understanding this correctly, Demoiselle. What Boss wanted to hand to you was not a parasol, but a sword. If Boss's spirit could hear you telling me that you want to find the answer for the sake of everyone involved, I'm sure he'd be extremely proud.
That fool. Couldn't he have just given it to me straight? No. He might have set up everything precisely because he never thought I'd be able to understand him. Is that the amount of confidence he had in me? And what if I was never able to make it to where I am now? Yeah. I suppose that's true. With the way he'd set things up, if I had wanted, I could have just lived out my life without a care in the world. But thankfully, he rarely talked to me about complex matters, and thus understood little of me as a person. In this case, he really didn't need to give me an easy way out. Malus, what was the key evidence that he shared with you?
It's the location where Synth is produced. Essentially, it's the enemy's headquarters. When he was threatening the enemy, Boss didn't share the specifics of the incriminating evidence he found. But if you want to use it against the enemy, you'll still have to take several things into consideration.
Why? If we know where the place is, can't we just go storming in?
You mustn't forget that we're fighting against a mysterious and dangerous organization that's been in operation for decades. There's no telling what might be lying in wait at their headquarters. We also have no idea what kind of evidence we may be able to find inside, nor what people we may be able to capture. But a single visit to their headquarters would be tantamount to a formal declaration of war. The worst case would be that we leave empty-handed, but also open ourselves up to full
Is
retaliation.
it related to the fat you eat?
Then, in that case, why not work with the Fontaine
Probably.
authorities?
I don't even know.
Well, you saw one of them dissolve during Mr. Linney's case. We have no idea just how thoroughly they may have
Most
been
likely,
infiltrated.
since Linny and Lynette is related to
That's
the
true.
Fatui also.
Seems my father really had no choice. But things are different now.
Everything is
It should be a
connected.
lot easier to prove the other side's guilt, now that we've connected Synth with the disappearances case.
You sound like you've put a lot of thought into this, Malus.
I am the butler, after all. I live but to serve the boss and Demoiselle's will. I've always been willing to take on any kind of risk for your sake. But considering my relative lack of ability, I've spent my time keeping secrets, performing basic investigations, and waiting for the right time to come.
Thank you for all of that, Malus. Have you discovered anything new in the past few years?
Let me think. One conclusion I came to was that the enemy must be quite familiar with Spina di Rosula, or at least have an informant planted here. When I announced orders to the organization's members on Demoiselle's behalf, I used to deliberately keep a few people in the dark and observe the reactions of the synth vendors. If the vendors didn't change their plans, then the individuals informed of our orders must be innocent. If the vendors packed up and fled, however, then someone must have given them the news. After several rounds of testing and investigative tracing, I've narrowed the suspect list down to 3 people. The first is Florent, Spina di Rosula's senior advisor.
Huh? Florent?
Yes, surprising, isn't it? He was one of the people Boss trusted the most, which also means that he was someone who understood Boss really well. Thanks to his position within Boss's innermost circle, he always knew our upcoming plans and could thus avoid capture this whole time. There's someone else like him too. Marcel, the head of Confrérie of Cabrières.
Uncle Marcel.
It's a guild in Poisson. Boss helped it to grow to its current size and prominence. In the beginning, they were only reselling some daily goods, but now they're one of the richest guilds around, with a lot of business connections in the city.
So, they're like a sister organization of Spina di Rosula?
Yes, you can say that. When we were fighting against the synth dealers, they provided us with plenty of support. It's a bit difficult to imagine someone using their own money to hunt down themselves.
The final suspect is Thierry, the man responsible for coordinating information between Spina di Rosula and the guards. Although the guards mostly leave us to our own devices, there are still many activities we have to report to the local authorities. Since Thierry is always in the know about our current activities, he could theoretically always plan one step ahead.
I see. These are all people who I communicate with quite regularly. To think that the enemy we've been fighting against has been right next to me all along, among those I trust the most. It's almost too hard to believe.
If you want to investigate them, please take every precaution to not alert the quarry. Judging from our experience, the enemy is extremely cautious.
Of course. And thank you, Malus. You've provided us with a lot of great information.
You're too kind, my lady. I'm just doing my duty. And before I forget, proving Boss's innocence would also mean clearing him of blame in Jacques' death. After that incident, Jacques' wife and daughter were taken into the Spina's care. They still live in Poisson today. If it might help, you could also pay them a visit. I can make the necessary arrangements.
Oh, thank you so much, Malus. You really are the best.
A new case awaits, my dear partner. I hope we can work together to uncover the truth and end this case once and for all.
Take it easy.
Should I do that right now? Let me see what this is about first.
trying to initiate the event, but my game crashes and restarts every time.
Sorry to hear that, man.
Quietly now.
Do you also play on your mobile phone or not? Maybe it might run better on your phone.
No, only my father's phone is capable.
Oh, okay. Wait, where's the thing gone? Oh, I'm all the way over
But I don't want to
here.
install a 24 gigabytes game on his phone.
Yeah, true. This takes me all the way back, I guess.
He treats the thing like a newborn.
Wow. Wait, where did that even take me? I don't even know. Bro, I am so confused. I don't even know where I am.
I had been there.
Don't mind if I do.
I spent 40 minutes trying to find the waypoint.
Oh wow. Yeah, I should probably unlock this Statue of the Seven while I'm here. Hopefully I have a key. No key.
There's 2 of those cradles there.
2 of those cradles. What do you mean cradles? The things for the key? I'm about to head for this
One on the
thing.
surface, other inside the ravine.
Oh, okay. It should be close by. Where is it?
Yeah, those things with the chest.
Oh. And that's the door. Finally, this whole place unlocked. Did that give me a key? I don't even know. Yes, I got a key, so I'm gonna go right back down there.
fully.
There's a quest over here. Yeah, there's so much stuff to do.
Wished I could do that.
You can if you get a lot of hydroculus.
Treasure. One way to draw your target out of hiding.
Alright, where are my... Are those under the water? Like, I mean, even under the ground? Interesting.
Yeah.
Yo, we about to cook Paimon today. I gotta put that there.
Here comes the catch. Busted.
One on the first floor, other deep on the ravine.
Gotcha.
Another one over here. Place that up there. Anyway, gotta get Amber out, or someone with Pyro. Jangling would do.
Nice and spicy.
I think that's everything.
Treasure. One way to draw your target out of hiding.
Bruh. Bruh, I hope I got all my treasure. I think I did. Where are you taking me? What is it doing to me? I guess it's gonna take me to the next thing. There we go.
Busted. I didn't factor this in. Gotcha. Game's up. Fun's over.
I wished I could show you where it is.
Yeah, don't worry. I'll be able to figure it out. Install Hydro Core.
Take it easy.
Now, where do I get Hydro Cores from? This one's supposed to be up this way.
Busted. Gotcha.
There There they are.
Take it easy.
Yellen looks like a cool land transportation method.
Yeah, she really is. Can I only get... Oh, I gotta get 3, and that equals 1. Interesting. So I gotta get 6 more. Here's 1. Can I just use 1? Oh, I could just use 1. Okay.
Those
Am I
puzzles are
losing
annoying.
health? Oh, I'm losing health.
7.8/10 too much water.
7.8 out of 10, too much water. Should I go do this, or should I explore a little bit more? Oh, look at this big dude.
I just spam E.
For me, it's R2. But it does more damage if I let it hit me first.
Oh yeah, because the justice thingy.
Now with this shield thing I got from these, if you hold it and let them hit you with the shield, see, like, it looks weak without anything hidden. But, I don't know. Alright, let me hit this and see where it takes me now. Oh, it just took me there, wow. I was kind of hoping we'll get like a Little Mermaid reference at some point. Okay, where's the chest?
Take it easy.
Where's that chest? Wait. So now I think I have to lower the water or something? I feel like that's what I have to do, but I'm gonna get these guys first. Yeah, having a little too much
Quiet
fun
now.
over here. thought it was gonna be invisible. How am I supposed to do this? Oh, I know. Huh. I forgot about that. I think about it, my mom and dad truly not realize what I was just saying to them. Artificial environment. Just damn. Now the evil traps are all calling them the best. But all we do is change the positions of the item. It doesn't seem difficult at all. And Parma wonders why people arrange things in such a strange way to begin with, and they pick places with beautiful scenery. It's because they have a sense of beauty or lack it. Paimon thinks we should get Salsa to teach the rookie members of Adventure Guild to arrange. Yeah. I had asked her Albasosk, and she never told me which member was behind it. She tells me as a, yeah, maybe you won't approach this correctly.
Take it easy.
There it is. Let's go.
Man, I love the furfros on the city.
Sir.
Solidified! Order guide you!
Gotcha. Here comes the catch. Busted. Quietly now. Game's up. Time's over. Gotcha. Quietly now.
Do that next. Alright, but right now, ooh, I'm gonna get this. I think I'm about to get off soon. But anyone who's still watching, if you're not subscribed, definitely subscribe. I'll be back on later this week, probably, to play.
Take it easy.
So let me make sure I get this first. So I don't forget. Submit it here. There we go. I only need 11 left. No, I have 11. But yeah, pretty much 11 left. Alright, thanks for watching. I shall be off.
God, too much dialogue on the quest.
Yeah, lots of dialogue. But thanks for watching, Wolf Luna, and everyone else that was here. I'll be streaming some other day. Alright, later.
Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different ideas.